Look at him dogging.
It was deer everywhere.
Coming out from the right there. We got him. Oh my, folks.
Well, folks, it is deer season in Saskatchewan, and we've just flown into Saskatoon, and we're gonna load the truck here and head up to see David and the crew. I absolutely can't wait. One of my favorite things in the world is chase big mature bucks, and we're in the land of giants here in Saskatchewan. So absolutely can't wait to get hunting, load the truck, and let's get at it.
After Keith made his 2-hour drive north to camp, he was greeted by owner David Edwards and guide Ty Anderson. Creek's Edge Outfitters is located near Big River, Saskatchewan. They offer a small, family-friendly hunting operation. Keith's accommodations had multiple bedrooms, bathrooms, a living room, and a full kitchen. This location of northern Saskatchewan is home to a great deer population with lots of big mature bucks, which can weigh over 300 pounds. With proper deer management at the forefront of David's operation, they only host a small number of hunters each year and focus on harvesting mature bucks so the herd stays healthy and greater odds for their hunters to harvest a mature Saskatchewan buck for years to come.
I hear deer running over here. Actually running around in the bush, so that's a good sign. That's got to be a buck. Probably chasing a doe or something. Yeah, he's grunting. Nice way to start the morning. Hopefully he comes out. There he is. Young buck. That's the guy that's been running and grunting over here, and he just kept to within probably 15 feet of us. And then walked back in there. And he's still looking back in the woods, so whatever he's chasing was still in there. Yeah, look at him bluff charging there. He's pushing something off there. Exciting. We got deer all over us right now because he's chasing something in there. Beautiful young buck, probably a 2-year-old. Gorgeous, he'll be a giant someday. But that's a pretty cool start to the morning. Have a buck grunting and running around like that.
As Keith's first day in the Saskatchewan deer woods continued, he never went long without whitetails in front of him. He was often visited by multiple young bucks who didn't let their young age keep them from posturing for dominance.
Tending phase of the rut where these big ones are off breeding, and it's hit and miss. It's feast or famine. When they're here, they want to feed or a doe brings them in, but they could be off in a little pocket with her for 24 to 36 hours, then on to the next one. So you can feel like there's no big deer in the woods, but they are. They're here. We just got to get a little lucky here. So great sign. That's lots of deer coming in here. So we got to sit tight.
folks, we just had an amazing day. Seen an absolute ton of deer from the first half hour to the last half hour. It was deer everywhere. Just, I think we're in the tending phase of the rut because we're seeing everything young. The big boys are hiding, and we've seen lone fawns a lot. So there's deer all over. We're having a ton of fun, but we're just waiting on the right one here. So it's been a great day. So Dave just picked us up, be back to the truck, go get supper, and start again tomorrow.
Keith's second day hunting the same spot resulted in similar deer activity as his first, as young bucks continued harassing does, and he even got to witness a good sparring match between a pair of young bucks. But unfortunately, he still didn't see the mature buck he was after. For Keith's third day, he moved locations. This new spot was also holding a lot of deer, including a very mature and dark-antlered 8-point. As Keith settled in for another all-day sit, he hoped to encounter his target buck.
Deer at the back. Buck. Oh, nice buck. Real nice buck. Hold on. Okay. This buck's got a broken G2. We're not shooting this deer. He's a little bit younger. Ty told me there was a deer like this through the area, but not very often, so we must be cruising. That same broken buck. Look at him dogging. He doesn't know which way she went. He's going left, he's going right. Wow. That's the midday action you hope to see when you're sitting all day long right there. That's why you gotta be in the woods. Good buck. That might be our deer. Oh my gosh. It's a mule deer. It's a mule deer. You've got to be kidding me. Would you look at that? I can't even believe what I'm looking at right now. There's a lone buck in the middle of the Whitetail Woods. A mule deer buck. Unreal. just 1 year too young. Mainframe 10. Beautiful buck. Looks like a nice 3-year-old. We've seen two great bucks, but both are young. We're hunting a little older deer in here. Dave's got pictures of a real solid, good mature one that we're chasing, so those two young ones get a pass. And it's so nice to see these age classes here. You got these 1, 2, and 3-year-olds all moving up next year and filling the gap of these big mature bucks. So somebody next year will be lucky enough to chase those two deer, but we're chasing a real good, solid big one in here. So people often say, how do you let those young ones go when you know there's big mature ones in here, and that's what you're chasing? Just that's what your heart gets set on. That's what helps Dave manage a great area. But what a fun day of hunting this has been. Wow.
All right, she is cold, minus 15. Wind's coming the right direction though, and we're going back into the same spot. Been a ton of deer movement in there, and fingers crossed the big guy walks out today. Spikes, just seeing how much this older buck will tolerate them. Looks like he's gonna let him hang out with him. Amazing to see what a 1.5-year-old to a 3.5, 4-year-old looks like. Pretty cool. He's not our 8, but he's a big mature one. We're gonna take him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Oh my folks. I don't even have words for you. I don't have words right now. Oh my gosh, folks. That's not the big one we've been sitting in here for, but he's a big mature, like tank of a body. Just huge neck, huge shoulders on him, and I can't tell you, like, I'm cold and I'm excited, and that's a bit emotional right now, because it's we've been sitting waiting for a moment like that, and there it is, just like that. Just in a matter of seconds, your day changes. All right, this is my first time seeing the spot outside of the blind daylight. We've waited a few minutes, but I'm very sure he'll be right around that corner, not very far. Real good blood through here, and that's on the outside, so just covered the snow here, lots of hair here. Oh, look at that right there. He's laying right in the swale grass right there. Look at that. Look at the size of this buck. He is not the big 8 we were chasing, but he's darn close to what we were chasing. He's got a little 9 and a broken. We were chasing a big old 8 with 5-6 inch brows. I knew he had a big mainframe 8 on him. I knew he was mature. And this is what you come to Saskatchewan for right here. Be out in the woods all day. You get a look at big old mature bucks. Look at the dark antlers on this beautiful buck. Broken brow, huge brow on the other side, full of rub trees, bladed on his 2, just an absolute gorgeous deer. Oh my goodness, folks. Look at the size of the body on this buck. Wow. Well, we'll call the boys and we'll get them all set up and out of here. But what a hunt, what a moment. Thank you, sir.
You betcha.
Absolute pleasure to hunt with you and a ton of fun.
Fun
We'll get
having
them
you
tagged
guys
up.
out. You bet. Load them up.
Load them up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
I think the biggest thing we have going for us is we don't take a whole bunch of clients. It's a more smaller, intimate setting where you actually truly get to know us. We truly get to know you, and we become friends. I hope everybody goes back feeling like they had the time of their life, seen a pile of whitetail, made new friends, ate good food, and had a trip of a lifetime.
Well, folks, it doesn't get much better than this. We're in one of the most beautiful parts of Canada. Here in northern Saskatchewan and whitetail hunting with Dave and his crew. We've had an absolute treat of a week watching whitetails out in the big bush do their thing. And when you can come and sit all day and watch the deer in their habitat hour after hour, day after day, bucks, does, the young bucks, mature bucks, it is a special treat. And to end it the way we did, late on the one day on an all-day sit, it was awesome. It wasn't the buck that we were chasing all week, but it was a new one that cruised in, and he was every bit of the opportunity we were looking for. This is what you come to Saskatchewan for right here. If you haven't had a chance to go on an adventure like this or to see the big parts of Saskatchewan where these big deer roam, you truly have to do it. I'm your host, Keith Beasley from Canada the Rough. Remember to enjoy the greatness of Canada and be proud of your hunting heritage.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to our page so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. Also comment below with what you'd like to see next, and don't forget to follow us on social media so you get to see all of our adventures across Canada.